The Capitalist Code: Why Capitalism Might Just Save Your Life. By Ben Stein, blog summary and review. In a world where financial advice is often complicated and cluttered with jargon, Ben Stein offers a breath of fresh air with his book, The Capitalist Code. It can save your life and make you very rich. This blog post distills the essence of Stein's argument into an accessible and engaging format, ideal for readers who want practical insights without wading through the full book. Capitalism: Misunderstood but Necessary. Stein begins by confronting the stigma often associated with capitalism. He argues that many young people view capitalism as a system of greed and exploitation. However, he reframes it as the best existing system for wealth creation, individual empowerment, and long-term prosperity. According to Stein, capitalism is not the enemy, it's the vehicle. Capitalism provides an avenue where the average person can participate in and benefit from the success of global enterprise. This system, he contends, fosters innovation, rewards merit, and sustains economic growth when practiced with integrity and access. He paints a picture of capitalism as a participatory system. Unlike feudalism or autocracy, where power and wealth are hoarded by the few, capitalism allows anyone to buy shares and become part owners of the world's most successful enterprises. That participation, however, requires education, access, and commitment. Ownership is everything. A central theme of the book is ownership. Stein urges readers to stop thinking like consumers and start thinking like owners. He believes the stock market is the most accessible and proven path to wealth for the average person. Investing in publicly traded companies makes you a part owner of the global economy. Over time, these investments compound and grow, forming the foundation of financial security. Stein explains how most millionaires did not acquire wealth by inheritance or winning the lottery, but rather by consistently saving and investing over time. He urges readers to understand that wealth accumulation is a slow, deliberate process. Becoming an owner shifts your perspective. Instead of complaining about corporations, you can earn from their success. The Common Sense Investor's Blueprint. Stein doesn't promote speculative day trading or exotic financial instruments. Instead, he champions a basic, consistent strategy. 1. Spend less than you earn. 2. Invest the surplus in index funds or diversified mutual funds. 3. Reinvest dividends. 4. Stay the course, especially during downturns. These straightforward principles, he argues, are more effective than complex trading schemes. They work overtime and protect investors from emotional decisions and market timing errors. Stein repeatedly emphasizes the power of dollar-cost averaging and compound interest, two of the most effective yet underappreciated financial tools available to the public. Moreover, he discusses the historical performance of the S&P 500 index as evidence of long-term growth. By investing in the market and not trying to outsmart it, investors can reap significant rewards. This strategy not only builds wealth, but fosters patience and financial discipline. Capitalism is not just for the rich. Another myth Stein busts is that capitalism only benefits the wealthy. On the contrary, he asserts that middle and lower-income individuals have the most to gain by participating in the system. Through low-cost investment options like ETFs and employer-sponsored retirement plans, virtually anyone can start building wealth. He encourages people of all income levels to begin investing, even with small amounts. Over decades, modest contributions can grow into life-changing sums. Stein uses real-life examples and anecdotes to show how everyday Americans can transform their financial futures through disciplined investing. He also challenges the narrative that capitalism is inherently unfair. While he acknowledges that economic disparity exists, he argues that the solution is broader participation in the capitalist system, not dismantling it. The tools are available. The challenge is education and motivation. Financial literacy is a lifesaver. Beyond wealth, Stein frames financial literacy as a survival skill. Understanding how money works and how to make it work for you can provide stability during life's uncertainties. He warns against relying on government programs or pensions and encourages self-reliance through investing. He explains how inflation, debt, and poor spending habits erode financial health. By contrast, investing in productive assets like stocks preserves and grows purchasing power. Stein urges schools and families to teach the basics of saving, budgeting, and investing. In an era of student debt, credit card traps, and financial misinformation, this knowledge can be the difference between thriving and struggling. Stein believes that even basic understanding of compound interest, diversification, and risk tolerance can empower people to take control of their destiny. A call to action for young people. The book is particularly aimed at young people, whom Stein urges to begin investing as early as possible. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Thanks to the magic of compound interest, small contributions in your 20s can yield massive returns by retirement. He urges readers not to wait for the perfect time to invest, because time in the market is more important than timing the market. He shares the hypothetical story of two young people, one who starts investing at 22 and stops at 30, and another who waits until 35 and invests until 65. Surprisingly, the early investor ends up wealthier, showing the incredible value of starting early. Simplicity over complexity. What makes the Capitalist Code stand out is its simplicity. Stein avoids technical language and focuses on timeless advice. His tone is conversational, peppered with anecdotes, and rooted in real-world experience. He doesn't promise get-rich-quick results, but emphasizes the steady and sure approach to wealth. He also critiques the financial media for creating fear and hype, which often lead investors to make rash decisions. Instead, he advocates for a calm, methodical, and long-term perspective. Even when markets decline, he reminds readers that those who stay invested typically recover and prosper. Stein encourages skepticism toward hot stock tips, market predictions, and complex strategies that promise outsized returns. Most of these approaches enrich the sellers, not the buyers. Instead, he argues, the simple path is usually the best. Final thoughts. Ben Stein's The Capitalist Code is both a defense of capitalism and a practical guide to personal wealth. It demystifies investing, debunks anti-capitalist myths, and empowers readers to take control of their financial future. Whether you're a beginner or just looking for a back-to-basics reminder, this book provides clear direction. Believe in capitalism, become an owner, and let time work its magic. His message is not just about making money, but about living a freer, more empowered life. Financial independence brings peace of mind, options, and the ability to support others. By embracing capitalism and applying its principles ethically, anyone can pursue a more prosperous future. Key takeaway: start early, stay consistent, and trust the process. Capitalism, for all its flaws, remains a powerful tool for anyone willing to play the long game.